bit of a chat about the car, discuss where I'm going with it, and what the plan is. So right now the car has full bolt-ons, which means it's got headers, the Scott's rods, it's a custom twin 3-inch on it. As you can hear, it's pretty loud, but I love it. Intake plenum on there, and that was so I could fit a twin 60mm throttle body. The throttle body is off a GT500, but I believe it's the same as the Boss 315. Cams are standard, engine standard, never been open. Long blocks completely standard. Standard oil pump gears. I've been revving it to 7 grand for probably the last 8-9 months. I do a lot of racing in it. Standard oil pump gears haven't blown up yet. You have seen the way I shifted, so be that a testament to the gears themselves, or perhaps the fact I don't bash the rev limiter too much. I try and stay away from it. Originally it was set to 7 grand. The limiter was set to 7,000 RPM in an attempt to stay away from clipping the limiter, and I would shift it around 6,500. When I put the plenum on and the throttle body, it extended the power band a little. And it probably doesn't make any more power after 6,300, but it holds it flat. And that's dyno verified as well. And you will see that in one of the upcoming videos when I install the cam. So I have done the baseline run. I'm still waiting on my ARP rod bolts. I'm not too keen on revving this thing past 7 grand on the stock rod bolts. I'm sure it'll be fine, but Boss 290s are getting pretty expensive, and I don't really want to buy a new one. So $300 for a set of rod bolts, nice cheap insurance, and we'll chuck those in as well. For now, the car's going to stay NA. I do have another block, well, I have another motor actually. Those heads that I was porting, you would have seen in my previous videos. That was a Boss 260, but I verified today that my cams do fit inside the heads. That's the GTHO cams, they're quite large. So they weren't contacting the cam bridges, which was nice. Yeah, so at the moment I'm gonna put these cams in. I'll do a before and after test. I'll try and keep it as scientific as possible for you guys. No changes. And once the cams go in, I'll do some racing on it. I do have a windage tray I want to put in. I want to see if I make any power off windage control. That is one of my plans. I have it sitting there. It's a Canton one. And I may look at a vacuum pump as well. Being that it's a long stroke engine, and long stroke engines revving to high RPM, which 7,000 plus I would call high RPM for a V8, do generate a bit of windage. So I want to do some testing back to back on the dyno with some stuff like that, and see if I can pick up some power and some oil control. I'm at it, because you know, more oil pressure is always a good thing. And if you don't understand what I mean by windage, it's basically the oil inside your crankcase as it's being as your engine spins, is all running down everywhere. The crank's covered in it, the pistons, the rods, everything's covered in it. It flicks around, causes a big mess, and if it's really bad, it can whip up the oil, turn it into foam basically, and then you get shitty oil pressure. So just imagine harder to punch underwater because it's thicker. Imagine swinging a crankshaft through oil. You're losing power. So anyway. Yeah, she still goes alright. This thing, and yeah, to be honest, the thought crossed my mind, and it crosses my mind a lot. I do have the Skyline. That is a very fast car. by streetcar standards anyway. Perhaps if I sell the Skyline, I'll boost this thing, or who knows. If I don't get the results I want NA, or maybe I will. And the temptation to go high compression is pretty great. You know, maybe a 13:1, maybe these big cams, supported heads. You know, maybe try and shoot for mid 11s or something like that. NA, 118, 120 mile an hour. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be a quick NA street car. So, to be honest, I think that's more impressive than running 130 with a boosted one. Because you don't see these a lot. You know, it's all Codys and LSs and Barras. But I know you guys have been waiting for this, so I'll give it a little squirt. This thing really does go alright. You guys were waiting for that. I can't be too silly on the road. I'll stay within the speed limit. What do you guys think? Should I stay NA? Should I shoot for a reasonable number NA and go chasing LS cars? Maybe try and make 500 wheel horsepower, something like that. Not that I really mind about dynos, but not that dyno numbers are something that really resonate with me too much. I prefer a time slip. One thing I do want to do is hit this thing with like maybe 150 shot of nitrous or something like that. Yeah, maybe a 150 shot. I reckon this thing would be pretty quick. Anyway, I just wanted to have a chat with you guys and see what your thoughts were. What do you guys think I should do? Let me know. If you've got any questions about the car, questions about anything actually. One thing I want to know is what do you guys think I should dial my camshafts in at? I've spent a lot of time on the dyno sim lately. I've got a number in mind, but I want to see what everyone thinks. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you dialed yours into. Boss 290 cams seem to be dialed into about the 113 Locep, but I'm sure Ford knew what they were doing. Anyway, let us know. Have a good one, guys. Cheers.